If your feet feel hot at night, if there's a burning or stinging sensation when you lie down, or if even light sheets feel uncomfortable against your skin, this is not something you should ignore. This is your nervous system asking for help. Burning feet after 60 are not just a strange age related sensation. They are often a sign that the nerves in your feet are irritated, inflamed, and struggling to recover. And here's the important part most people are never told: that burning is not random. It's not happening just because you're getting older. And it doesn't mean your nerves are beyond repair. In many cases, it means inflammation inside the nerves is interfering with how they send signals to your brain. When that happens, normal sensations can feel intense. Warmth can feel like heat. Touch can feel painful. And nighttime becomes the hardest part of the day. The encouraging news is this: certain everyday foods have been shown to calm nerve inflammation and support the body's natural healing process. Today, I'm going to walk you through 4 foods that help create a healthier environment for irritated nerves. They don't work by blocking signals. They work by helping reduce the inflammation that causes the burning in the first place. We've ranked them from supportive to especially powerful. And the final one on the list stands out because research shows it can significantly reduce inflammatory activity inside nerve tissue when used correctly. This video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. If you manage a health condition or take medication, it's always wise to speak with your healthcare provider before making changes. Before we look at the foods, it's important to understand what's happening inside your nerves right now. Because once you understand the process, the solution makes a lot more sense. When nerves are healthy, they send clear, accurate signals to the brain. Touch feels like touch. Warmth feels like warmth. And pain only appears when there is an actual injury. But when nerves become irritated, that signaling system starts to break down. Inflammation interferes with the nerve's ability to transmit information correctly. Signals get distorted. They misfire. And the brain receives messages that don't match what's really happening. That's why burning sensations often feel worse at night. When you lie down, there are fewer distractions. Blood flow patterns change, and the nervous system becomes more sensitive. That mild irritation that was manageable during the day suddenly feels intense in the quiet of the night. This doesn't mean the problem is only in your head. It means the nerves themselves are struggling to calm down. Several common factors can contribute to this irritation. Blood sugar that runs higher than ideal can irritate nerve tissue over time. Certain vitamin shortages, especially B vitamins, can weaken the protective coating around nerves. And general, low-level inflammation in the body makes it harder for nerves to recover once they're stressed. The key point is this: inflamed nerves don't heal well. As long as inflammation stays high, nerves remain irritated and overly sensitive. Reducing that inflammation is what allows the nervous system to settle and begin repairing itself. That's where food becomes so important. Certain foods contain natural compounds that help lower inflammatory activity in the body. Some of them also provide nutrients that nerves use to rebuild their protective layers. We're going to start with the most supportive option on the list: leafy green vegetables. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, arugula, and similar greens. These foods are rich in magnesium, a mineral that helps calm overactive nerve signals. Magnesium supports proper nerve signaling by stabilizing nerve cell membranes. When nerves are irritated, they tend to fire too often. Magnesium helps slow that process. Leafy greens also provide important B vitamins, which nerves need to maintain their protective coating. Eating leafy greens regularly helps create a calmer internal environment for your nerves. A large serving each day, either raw or lightly cooked, is a simple way to support this process. Now we move to the next food on the list. This one provides both anti-inflammatory support and protection against ongoing stress inside nerve tissue. Walnuts come next. They may seem like a simple snack, but walnuts contain several compounds that are especially helpful for irritated nerves. Walnuts are rich in a plant-based omega fat called alpha-linolenic acid. This type of fat helps calm inflammatory activity in the body. Inflammation makes nerve tissue more sensitive and reactive. When that inflammation is reduced, nerves are less likely to misfire and send burning signals. Walnuts also contain natural protective compounds that help shield nerve cells from ongoing stress. This matters because irritated nerves are more vulnerable to damage over time. Another important benefit of walnuts is their effect on blood sugar balance. More stable blood sugar creates a healthier environment for nerves, especially in the feet. A small handful of whole walnuts each day is enough. Freshness matters, so storing them in the refrigerator helps preserve their benefits. Now we move to the next food, and this one is more active in how it works. Ginger. Fresh ginger contains natural compounds that support the body's ability to calm inflammation from multiple angles. These compounds help reduce the signals that keep inflammatory activity switched on. When those signals quiet down, nerve irritation often becomes less intense. Ginger also supports circulation. Better circulation helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to irritated nerve tissue, which supports recovery. Many people notice that warmth and comfort in their feet improves after using ginger regularly. Fresh ginger works best. You can steep it in hot water, add it to meals, or blend it into a smoothie. Using it daily is what matters most. At this point, we've covered foods that support nerves from the outside by calming inflammation and improving circulation. Now we reach the final food on the list. This one stands out because it supports nerve tissue at a deeper level. Turmeric is the final food on the list, and it earns this place because of how deeply it supports irritated nerve tissue. Turmeric contains a natural compound called curcumin. Curcumin is known for its ability to calm inflammatory activity throughout the body. What makes curcumin special is that it helps reduce inflammation not just in the bloodstream, but inside tissues that are sensitive and slow to recover, including nerves. When nerve inflammation stays high, healing slows down, signals remain distorted, and burning sensations linger. By helping lower that inflammatory load, turmeric supports a calmer environment where nerves can begin to settle. But there's an important detail many people miss. Curcumin on its own is not absorbed very well. That's why turmeric is most effective when it's combined with black pepper. Black pepper contains a natural compound that helps the body absorb curcumin much more efficiently. Turmeric also absorbs better when taken with a source of healthy fat. That's why traditional uses often combine it with oils or warm milk. A simple way to use it is in a warm drink made with milk or a plant-based alternative. Turmeric, black pepper, and a small amount of healthy fat. Using turmeric consistently is more important than using large amounts. Daily use helps maintain a calmer, inflammatory balance. Now let's bring everything together. You don't need to use all 4 foods at once to see benefits. Start with 1 or 2 that feel easiest to add to your routine. Leafy greens help calm overactive nerves. Walnuts support nerve protection and balance. Ginger supports circulation and inflammatory control. turmeric helps maintain a calmer internal environment for nerve recovery. Small, consistent changes often create the most noticeable results over time. Here's the key message: burning sensations in the feet are not a sign that your body has given up. They are signals that the nervous system needs support. By focusing on foods that help calm inflammation and nourish nerve tissue, you give your body a better chance to restore comfort and balance. If this video helped you understand what may be contributing to burning sensations, take a moment to like it. Leave a comment sharing which food you're starting with. And subscribe to Dr. Emily Carter, Senior Health, for calm, practical guidance designed to support comfort, mobility, and well-being as we age. Your body is still capable of recovery. It just needs the right environment to do so.